Today we're going to be preparing one of page one's signature dishes. It's a firecracker wonton shrimp. We have 3 shrimp here. What we're going to start by skewering the shrimp. What we're doing is just placing the skewer through the shrimp. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to spice these up real good. What I have right here is a little Sriracha chili. I'm going to put that inside. And we're going to season it with a little salt. And then what I have here is wonton skins. They're readily available at the supermarkets. And I'm just going to cut them into 4 triangles. We're actually only using 3. I'm going to lay those out flat. And I have a little egg yolk here. I'm just going to put a little bit of the egg yolk on each corner. And I'm going to take each shrimp and I'm going to roll it. Okay, what the egg is doing is it's actually sealing the wonton. So what we're going to do is we're going to pan fry these. And right over here, I have some oil. This is heated up to approximately 350, 375 degrees. And what we're going to do is we're going to place our shrimp in. Just turn the heat up a little. And in the meantime, while that's on, what we're going to do is we're going to actually make a garnish for our plate using another wonton. And what we're going to do is just cut it into a triangle, cut it in half, put the whole thing with egg yolks. And what we're going to do from there is we're going to take a little black and white sesame seeds. Black and white sesame seeds are, the black ones have the hull still on, the white ones are hulled. And I'm going to sprinkle those on. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to check our shrimp. The shrimp are not going to take that long. They're going to take about maybe 1 minute at the most. People tend to overcook seafood. We like to undercook it a little bit. When you take food off the heat, it actually has another about 5-6 minutes cooking time, so it's going to continue to cook. People tend to cook fish till it's cooked through, and then by the time they take it out and it rests, it's overcooked. So we want to get these nice and crispy. And while those are on, actually we can add this right in too. We're just going to fry this up. Okay, so we're going to let that go. While that's cooking, what we're going to do is we're going to actually make a ponzu vinaigrette. And what we have here is, we have some soy, some lime juice, some urine, and that was 2 cups of soy, a cup of lime juice, and approximately a cup of urine. I'm going to add to that about a tablespoon of ginger, 2 tablespoons of horseradish, about 3 teaspoons of sugar, and what we're going to do from there is we're just going to mix that up. And this is going to be the basis for our dipping sauce. This dipping sauce can also be used if you put a little of the Sriracha chili in it, make it a little more spicy. It depends on your palate and if you like really spicy stuff. Okay, shrimp looks good. We're going to remove that. Just let it drain a little bit. We're going to flip over our wonton. And right now I'm going to turn the heat off while the wonton is actually cooking. It will continue to cook and we'll get it nice and crispy. Okay, take that off. While that's still hot, I have a little seasoning, a little 5 spice, and I'm going to sprinkle that on everything just to give it a little extra added flavor. Now, for our plate presentation, it's kind of cool because you can kind of use any plate you want, different types of shapes, sizes, whatever, but we're going to use a triangle plate. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a little butter and we're going to just spread it around the edges of the plate. we're actually going to take a little more butter and we're going to rim a martini glass. And this is something that we do also with drinks. You have margarita and you have salt around your rim. Well, we're using it for a savory application here. And I have a little one here. Different things around your house that you can use for presentation work. These little martini glasses that we actually use in the restaurant for drinks, I like to use them in the kitchen to create different presentations on stuff. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to take our black and white sesame seeds and rim the glass with the black and white sesame seeds. So then we have one, and I'm going to take the little one and do the same. Okay. And now we're going to do the same with the plate. And what we'll do is just give it a little shake around. Okay. And now what I have is a little hoisin sauce, just for a little more presentation. Just going to paint that on. Just give it a nice, and put a little scallions. Do a little bit of the chili sauce. Okay, and then what we're going to do is going to place our glass in the center. I have a little mixed greens here. Again, these are readily available at your supermarket. I'm going to take our shrimp. I'm going to place the shrimp in. And then I'm going to just give it a little more height with the wonton. And then we're going to take a little bit of our vinaigrette. And there you have it. Turn it that way. And that's our wonton firecracker shrimp.